Hi, Denklet here. I want to invite you to receive free coins. This is a new cryptocurrency. It's called Pi. Someone, well, I learned about this through a very well-known internet marketer, and he showed me his dashboard, and he's got, like you see, I have 19.7 Pi coins right now. This is in 3 days worth of mining. This is called mining Pi, where every second of every day it's being deposited into my account. And this well-known internet marketer, he has 20,000 Pi coins. And he said, okay, well, let me just back it up a little. Right now, Pi coins are being used by, it's more than 17 million people. That's a hell of a large user base. That's a lot of people who are mining Pi, and this is in, like you could think of it as pre-launch. They're getting interest in the Pi cryptocurrency right now. They're getting, 17 million people. That's a lot of people. That's a substantial user base. So right now is the time to get in with your free Pi coins. And this well-known internet marketer with 20,000 of these Pi coins, he says that he believes that this year they will be worth $100 per Pi coin. And he thinks that they can go up to as high as Bitcoin, which I don't know where that is. I think it's like $36,000 per Bitcoin. I mean, even at $100 in this year, that's like, what, $1,900? That's not a bad return for me to essentially play with this app on my phone. That's, how many times can you go to your phone and see that you have money deposited like every second of every day? That's what this is, as I see it. And if this went to like what, $20,000 was a Bitcoin before, and it started out, I remember hearing of someone who received, I don't remember if it was I think it was 1 Bitcoin for a pizza. Like somebody like, let's say Domino's delivery driver or something. Maybe the guy didn't have cash, or maybe he just offered kind of like for fun, would you like this new currency that's called a Bitcoin in exchange for this pizza? And he took it, and then, that pizza was ended up being worth, $36,000 or something. If this is each coin, each of my 19.7 coins is worth $20,000 even, that's like what, $400,000. So I would accept that. Not a problem there. I don't know what this is going to be worth. You don't either. The point is, I'm giving you a free coin just by you becoming part of my team. So how do you do that? Let me get a new window here and I'll show you, because I don't have, it's not showing me this. It's kind of like it's called a node. So it's not really like a full functionality. It's an app on the phone, and this is just kind of like the Windows version of it. So it doesn't show me a lot. I'll type the link to where you want to go. I'll just type it in a notepad so you can see that. It's Mine Pi. It's called the Pi Coin, Pi, minepi.com/canservative, which is my website, canservative.com. And then your invitation code this is what you type in when they say who invited you or what's the code for you to be authorized. It's canservative as well. So So I can't really give you the link for that from this video. I can put it in the description below and I'll do that. mindpie.com/canservative, and then the invitation code is just canservative. So that's what you want to do here. Let's look around a little more here. That doesn't show me much in the functionality on the Windows version of this. It's called a node, and that just kind of like connects with the phone with limited functionality. This shows you that I have 5 people, and they're part of how I'm getting these coins. So in other words, it's really easy. I'll just kind of describe, well, let's look at this here. This is what I'm getting per hour. I'm getting 0.22 pi coins per hour. So if, like yesterday before another friend joined, it was 0.20, and that was when I had 4 people. It was 0.20 coins per hour. That meant that every 5 hours I was getting a new coin. So every day, 24 hours, that's like 1 coin every 5 hours is about 5 coins every day. That's like 5 coins every 25 hours instead of 24 hours, right? So this is what I have earned in 3 days, and that's not bad. I mean, especially if these are worth $100 or $2,000 or $20,000 or $36,000. 1 coin is pretty good. And so, like when you go to this link, mine pi, like you're mining this pi, this is what this is called. You're called a pioneer, which is kind of clever and fun. When you're mining the pi, that's when you are getting these pi into your account every second of every day at the rate based on how many friends you have on your team. Like I just have 5 people so far, and that's already worth almost 20 coins in, well, I don't know, I guess at 1 o'clock, and right now it's 3:35. So like 2.5 hours ago, that was the end of my 3rd day. So I'm into my 4th day by a little. So you see, it's almost four, it's almost 5 coins per day just from, I'll get that easily and more because I'm at 2.2 coins, 0.22 coins per hour. So that's, whatever, it's more than 5 coins a day. So go to mindpie.com/canservative and then enter canservative. Like canservative.com is my website. You might be interested in looking at that as well, because that's pretty important stuff. It's actually very important, is my website, but just enter canservative as the invitation code. So you can remember that website, canservative.com. So let's look at the mining. How do you get this number here? This is how fast you are mining at this is what I am, 0.22 pi coins per hour. That's dependent on, there's different roles. Like when you're a pioneer, that's at zero point 0.1 pi per hour. And, oh yeah, by the way, this little timer here. Okay, this is like somebody was asking me, like, do you have to sit there and click something like all day long? No, it's actually pretty hands off because all you have to do is it's around like 1:02 p.m. I think it is when I first joined Pi through the app, and it was totally free. All I had to do was define my username. I could have used Dan Klatt if I wanted, but I wanted my website, canservative.com, so I just used that. And maybe Dan Klatt would have been smarter because I'll tell you about that shortly too. Okay, so this is how you join. You just go to, well, you join by going to mindpie.com/canservative, and then you enter my invitation code, canservative, and then what happens is you are instructed to download the app, to your phone, and you just go to, I think it's Google Play, or that's what it is for me. If you have an iPhone, I don't know if it's different. I have an Android phone. And so you just go to the app store and you download the Pi app, and then you just connect, like you can connect it with your, I think it's either your email or maybe your Google account, or I just did my Facebook account. And it was really simple. I think I just pushed the button like connect to Facebook or verify through Facebook, whatever it is. And I just pushed that button. And then I think Facebook said, are you giving permission to this app to connect with your Facebook account? And I did. And then that was important for me because then remember about these 5 people on my team that I have. That's right here. It says you have invited 4 new pioneers. That's the ambassador level. So you get this level just by being part of this app and part of this community. That's zero point 0.1 per hour. And then ambassador, because I have 4 people plus the person who invited me, that famous internet marketer I mentioned, I'm getting 0.12 per hour. And that's based on a formula of the number of people times 25% times, I mean, you don't really need to know all this. It keeps track of it for you. In other words, the more people you invite, the more pi you're mining every hour. So you do want to invite people, and that's kind of what this whole thing is about. That's why they're giving you these free coins to build the user base. Like I mentioned, it's more than 17 million people right now, right? So that's kind of like a big user base. And the thing is, when you, okay, so when you join and when you connect it with your Facebook, you invite people, and that is as simple as, like for me, it starts by calling up your text contacts on your phone, and you can send a text like to maybe your closest friends if you want. And I just kind of like put a little intro there, like, hi, Lori. I thought you and Shane might be interested in doing that. Shane is Lori's son, and he's into crypto a lot. So I sent that out as a text, and she's one of the people who joined my team, which I am grateful for that happening. And then that's it. It like pre-sends if it's like a little text that says kind of like, I want to give you a free cryptocurrency, like 1 free Pi cryptocurrency coin. Click here, and then it gives you the link, and then use invitation code, whatever your code is, whatever username you selected. Like I would recommend you use your name instead of like a website or something. I'll tell you why in a minute. Because then, so you're texting these people if you want, and that's the harder way to do it. The easy way to do it is to use your Facebook, because when I went and there's a little button that says like invite people through other means. I forgot what the word is. I think it just says other avenues or something. And I went and clicked that, and then all of a sudden then I could click Messenger, and that's what I recommend you do, the little messenger symbol there, the chat icon. And I clicked that, and then all of a sudden, all my Facebook friends, and I have like almost 5,000 of them, they were appearing on the screen. And next to their name is just a little invite button. And you push that button, and it just sends a chat to them that's kind of like the same thing as the text. It just says, I want to give you a free Pi cryptocurrency coin. Click here and use invitation code, whatever your name is here. And that's really easy. It just takes like, I don't know, second or something. And then, so you can just like invite, and just on down the line if you want. And, but the thing is, this is why I recommend you use your name, because I used Conservative, and then people were kind of like, why are you contacting me? They were a little skeptical. because they know, like you're getting a chat, but it says conservative and they don't know what that is. If I use my name, then it would be congruent. So I recommend you use your name instead of like your website. I thought it was for good branding, but no, that was a little bit incongruent, so people didn't really understand that. And they're wondering, like, people are skeptical, so they're wondering, is this legitimate? So you might, I mean, I would even maybe suggest putting like a little header on there, like, hi, Patty, this is free cryptocurrency that I'm having fun doing this. I thought you might enjoy this yourself. Something like that. It might be more well received. So that's up to you, but how you do that is your choice. I'm just showing you what I've done. And I mean, 5 people is, I mean, I think when Lori joined and I had 4 people before that, this was 0.10, so I was only getting 0.2 coins per hour. And then when she joined, it went up to 0.22 coins per hour. And then the next, it's actually 0.225, I think. Or when the next person joins, then it will go up to 0.25. And I would rather get that because that's like four, what is that? 0.25 coins per hour instead of 0.222. Anyway, like zero point 0.2 is 5 coins per hour, so I don't know what 0.25 is. I guess that would be maybe 6 1/4, I think. Anyway, it would go up faster with more people joining. So that's what I want to do is get more people joining. So do this yourself. I mean, absolutely go to mindpie.com/conservative and then use my invitation code conservative. And I wanted to share with you, okay, let's look at a few of these other things here. Like the contributor, notice there's nothing right there for that. That one, I was thinking there would be something there right now because for this one, it takes you 3 periods of mining, 3 mining sessions to be able to qualify for that. And I mentioned that today at like 1:03 p.m. or 1:02 p.m. or something was the end of my 3rd mining session. So I qualified for this one. And then what I did was these 5 people in my circle or on my team, whatever they call it, my pioneers, I did add them to my security circle, and I thought I would get whatever. I don't know how much this will be worth to me. I'm hoping I'm imagining it's at least point 0.1, like this was point 0.1 to begin, and this was point 0.1, very quickly or whatever with the first, I don't know, however that was. And then, so I thought it would be like another point 0.1 probably, but I don't know because even though, so this one, it takes you 3 days to get to this qualification to be a contributor. And then, well, after the 3rd day, then you can add your people on your team to your, whatever they call it, your security circle. And yet it says it takes effect in your next mining session. So it's 3 days to be able to add people to your security circle, but it's the 4th day that you get, I'm guessing, because I haven't gotten anything from this, so that says it will take effect in your next mining session. So I'm guessing that will be next, like tomorrow at 1:02 p.m., I think is when I'll start getting extra coins added as part of my mining pie. So just to be notice, I mean, just to be aware of that, look for your 3 days first. I mean, get as many people as you can during your first 3 days. So this number is as high as you can get it. And then add these people after 3 days to your security circle. And then the 4th day, you will get paid on that as well. That's my understanding based on what I understand here. So I haven't done that yet because I guess I have to wait another day for that. Anyway, so you want to get involved with this right away because I estimated, like, oh yeah, by the way, there is a timer down here on the phone, which says that I think it started with 13 days and whatever, 15 hours or something. I don't know. Probably whatever is left. So maybe it was like 103 when I joined or 102. So probably like another 11 or whatever, 13 hours left in the day. Is that right? No, I guess it would be 11 hours left in the day. Yeah, because 1300 plus 11. Probably it was, anyway, now it's like 11 days left, I think. And I don't know what happens after that timer expires, but you might only have a short amount of time to mine your coins. Like I estimated that over that 13-day window, I would get like about 65 coins. And now it's a little more because my ratio is getting higher as I'm getting, like 5 people. And now with you joining, then I'll get 6 people, and then that'll go up more. And with, more people joining, then it's going to go up higher. And that's how how this internet marketing guy mentioned he had 20,000 coins. That's how he did it, by inviting people that he knows to join it with him. And that's how you get, the big totals here. And then I don't know how much that'll be, but I'm looking forward to seeing that. So the point is, we don't know. I mean, with the user base of 17 plus million, it says more than 17 million. They want to get to 100 million, and they want to go further than that as well. And I mean, so they're pretty ambitious, and they're really sharp people behind this. They're Stanford PhD graduates, and they're really in tune with this market, and they're in tune with how to do it smart so that this is going to be as valuable as it can be. I have every confidence in them that they'll do it, that they'll make this worth a lot. I mean, like this internet marketer said, $100 this year is what he's expecting. And then he believes it could go as high as Bitcoin. So I don't know. The point is to get involved. And I mean, I would love to be able to give you $36,000 if your free Bitcoin, if your free Pi coin from me is worth as much as Bitcoin, then that's like me giving you $36,000. You can thank me by joining my coaching programs and by becoming a lifetime member at canservative.com. So please do go there and check that out. And make sure at least you go to MinePi, P-I, minepi.com/canservative and use the invitation code CANSERVATIVE and join my team. And then if you want to use this video, you can even do that yourself and then just put your invitation code in the description. So that would be kind of smart to do, I think, as well. In other words, I did the work to build your team so that you can get your ratio high and your number of team members high and then your number of pi high. Pi high in the sky, right? So go to, that's worth a little laugh, I think. I don't know. All right, I'm just being silly and playful. Okay, so go to minepi.com/canservative and then enter the invitation code CANSERVATIVE. And then after that, you can thank me by becoming a lifetime Canservative at canservative.com. So let's do this together and we can, make some money and do some good in the world, helping people out, right? minepi.com/canservative. Invitation code CANSERVATIVE. Thank you very much.